Hi everybody, I'm Carmel Johnson, and this is my co-host for the day.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Shalen Eggleston. And you're on the channel Carmel Popcorn, and we're going to be reviewing Jason Bourne today. A movie that I have been looking forward to seeing for quite a long time. And Shalen...
I've seen none of them.
Yeah, she has seen no Bourne movies.
No Bourne except the Jason
So this is like,
one.
She's really being born into this franchise for the first time. So we're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly with this movie.
Honestly, going into it, my expectations were 0. Since I haven't seen any of the movies, I was still completely submerged in the movie, which is good. You really don't have to see any of the other ones to understand what was going on. Let's see, like the action was very actiony. It was so...
That's a good. That should be on the back of the box. The
action is actiony.
I think it's a worthy successor to the original trilogy. It has a lot of fan service to the original trilogy. I will say I think it's the weakest of the Matt Damon films. The original 3 are like really great. Especially I really like Supremacy a lot. That's the second one.
Second one, okay.
Yeah. I mean, this one has Paul Greengrass and Matt Damon both back. Paul Greengrass directed Supremacy and Ultimatum, and this one.
I liked some of the shots specifically because they made it feel like we were there. Like, they did feel very real, like real life was happening.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun because, like she said, the cinematography is great. That Paul Greengrass has his roots in news and stuff, so that's why everything looks real and tangible, like you're actually there. And his thing with shaky cam that I like is, as opposed to other films that use shaky cam, like the Taken films or whatever, is, you know, you may not be able to see everything, but you can hear everything. Like, the sound design is perfect, and it makes all the difference. Another thing that I think is good is Matt Damon. He's alright. I could tell in this movie, he's kind of like going through the numbers. He can play this part in his sleep, and it kind of feels like he is sleepwalking through this at times. But when he's beating people up, I think he's doing a good job beating people up. I mean, he really beats the crap out of people in this, which is what you want to see. So.
Is it what you want to see?
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Oh.
Another good thing is that assassin guy. I think he's pretty good in the movie.
I think he was a really good actor.
Yeah, and I think the last 30 minutes of the action scene and the stuff in Vegas, I think all that's really good.
I
like
just
the big climax.
Feel like it was very, very climactic to a point, and then it was just...
Oh, are you talking about like at the very end when Jason Bourne's fighting that assassin guy?
Yes.
You said you didn't like that. Why
I hated it because,
Why is
okay, literally, you're an audience member, you're watching this movie, all you hear is just, It just felt so staged. It didn't feel...
Wow.
I don't know.
Actually, that's one thing I did like about this movie is I felt like the fights were very organic. In a lot of movies, you can tell it's choreographed, but I thought in this movie, I was like, yeah, I like this a lot.
I mean, not that it was a bad fight.
I mean...
And it was a good fight.
Considering the awesome car chase before that, I will say it is a little disappointing.
Right. Like, all of this really awesome,
oh my gosh,
car chase, like, everything about that was insane, and I was like...
awesome.
I was like, I love this.
Yeah, so I want to get into some bad stuff now. One thing I want to talk about is Julia Stiles in this movie. They do a very Hollywood thing with her character where like they know the actress playing her, she's not as popular as she once was, she's a lot older. So they kind of scoot her away and bring in this young person who's like hot right now with like an Oscar win, and she's going to be Lara Croft Tomb Raider. She's like the money maker, you know? So like they kind of scoot Julia Stiles out, which I don't like because I think her character is very important for Jason Bourne. I really like Julia Stiles. I hate that what they did to her in this movie.
Something for me that I really didn't like about the movie was the fact that the flashbacks where he's remembering stuff about his dad.
Yeah.
Why did they do it so many times?
I have no idea, actually. They showed the same flashback between him and his dad. I think, what was it, like 5 times?
Yeah.
It was like 4
movie. To 5 times.
Yeah, it was a lot. And it was like, I get that every time they were showing like new more information every time.
Yeah.
But but also at the same time...
But that was also unnecessary.
Yeah, I also... This is a nitpick, but I love how every single text message sent to characters is in all caps.
All caps. Every single one.
Like, especially the one, like, there's one where Alicia Vikander, like, she reaches in her pocket to text Jason Bourne, and she's, like, pocket texting, and he gets it, and it's in all caps. And I'm like, did you hit the arrow twice in your pocket? The other thing is like, when there's not action scenes going on, and when the plot's not, and when it's not on that revenge plot, man, this movie drags at times. There were times when I was like, oh boy, I'll need to move on.
But I think the sole reason because of that is because this entire movie is based off of one revenge premise, and that's it.
Yeah,
like,
they don't have a compelling reason for Jason Bourne to come back.
Right.
Like, Julia Stiles is like, here's why you need to come back, and he's just like, alright. Oh, before I forget, let's talk about Alicia Vikander. Oh, yeah, man. Like, she's not good in this movie at all. She has, like, no... It's just the material's not there.
There's no goal that she has.
In the original trilogy, they have good female characters. Mm-hmm. And in this one, it's like they tried too hard.
Yes.
It's not believable that she's in her 20s and she's already about to be, like, in charge of this huge, massive operation.
Right.
That's why Tommy Lee Jones, when she says her plan for what she wants to do with Jason Bourne, that's why Tommy Lee Jones looks at her like, what the hell? His plan is stupid. Her plan is stupid. The CIA is stupid in this movie.
Exactly. I was just confused as to why they just thought that Jason Bourne was just coming to, like, massacre the whole CIA organization.
Like, to leak the files and everything. It's like, no, he just wants info on his dad and himself. He doesn't care about
why didn't they just sit down at a table, have a discussion? This whole could have been avoided. They didn't have to destroy
Because this is a Jason Bourne movie.
I mean, honestly.
Shalen, but do you have anything else you want to add before we give our ratings?
No.
Okay. Alright, so for me, I'm giving this a 3.5 caramel bags of popcorn out of 5. I think it's pretty fun. It's a little disappointing considering the last 3 movies. It's the worst Matt Damon movie, but it's way better than the Jeremy Renner Bourne Legacy crap.
For me, I'm gonna give it 3 bags of caramel popcorn.
Okay.
Like, the action when it was there was so much fun, and I was into it. I was like on the edge of my seat. But this didn't really feel like there was a lot of substance there. It was like, oh, Jason's like, I need to find out what's going on with my dad. And I'm gonna kill everyone.
Yeah, this one's just a basic action movie. And that's why it's disappointing, because the other Bourne movies actually have a good story. They have good points about America and stuff.
Because I've seen them all.
So anyway, that's our review for Jason Bourne. We'll be doing a lot more reviews. If you like what you saw here, just hit the subscribe button and we'll have a lot more content coming your way. And if you liked it, then hit the like button, dang it.
And if you don't agree with us, please comment.
Yeah. I mean, we can be wrong.
We might argue with you, but that's fine.
So anyway, have a good night and stay sweet. So, bye.